What's up, everybody? How's it going?
Outstanding. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Today's been a beautiful day. I got a lot of really wonderful DMs from a lot of amazing people in response to one of my videos on Instagram. And yeah, as a result, we ended up gaining um like my account, I ended up gaining like 20,000 followers in like 48 hours, and then on the Unity Project official Instagram, we ended up gaining like 3,000 followers. So it was just really, really good. So yeah, and the people that have been reaching out to me asking for help and stuff has been weird, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, like I always just still think of myself as just some random dude from Pennsylvania, and now I got people asking me for help and shit. We'll talk about some of that though. Yeah, like the young kid that just died, Nolan Wells. With the three white kids on the boat, like just some bad shit is happening in America, and it's not just Nolan Wells. There was also another kid who recently was found, um, allegedly, according to what I've been able to find out, hung at an Electric Forest concert. It's like a rave, basically, out in the woods, and then somehow they're saying there's no foul play involved, and it's just a suicide, which is typically the usual thing that the cops say. Like last year, a black kid hung himself, but he had two broken legs. And the police were like, "Yep, that's a suicide." It's like, man, I can't stand what's happening right now. So yeah,
Yeah. How you doing, Pamela? How you doing? How you doing? Um, chutney cakes.
Chetney's on. What's going on, Chet?
Chutney cakes. Who else? Did somebody else say that? Say hi. I think that's it. Whatever. How you doing, everybody? I hope everybody's doing good, man. But yeah, but all this stuff been going on all our lives. It's just our turn. And
Yeah,
what are we gonna do about it? I mean,
right.
so you say everybody's hitting you up, asking you for help in this is because you're doing something.
Well, the reason I brought that electric forest thing up is because a friend of the person who they found dead in the woods contacted me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the crazy shit that's been happening today. Like people with inside information. Somebody else I'm going to be doing a video on tomorrow hit me up because I can't remember if it was their father or grandfather got run over by a car by a dude who was high on fentanyl, and then the dude fled the scene. His girlfriend got in the driver's seat, told the cops like, "Oh, I didn't see him," and they basically just gave her a ticket for it, and the guy's dead.
Mm.
And I actually have pictures of him underneath the vehicle. Like the stuff that's been happening is crazy, and I've been calling it out like that. As soon as I saw that picture of Nolan Wells and the three white kids, first that I swear to God, Chairman, the first thought through my head was they did it.
Yeah.
They did it. Somebody is involved because they ran home. They deleted their Instagram profiles. They were
Oh,
starting to
you
get
didn't.
lawyers.
You just jumping the gun. You just going right into the story. You
My bad, my bad. I just got fired up. Like this,
oh, no,
it's wild.
you going right into it. Yo, we gonna have to work on how we gonna do this podcast stuff. Yo,
Yeah,
I don't know nothing, but I know you ain't supposed to start telling the story already,
my
man.
bad, my bad. We got a guest coming on too. As soon as he hops on, I'll bring him up on the stage and we can
So
talk to him.
yeah, you going into everything, man. What up? How
My
you
bad.
doing, man? How you doing, everybody? I mean, it's Jamie. How you doing, Jamie? J Scott Enterprises.
That's
What you do?
Jay, Comrade Jay,
Yeah, what's going on, Enterprises? Where you been? Where you been, Jay? I mean,
right?
where you been, Jay? You been ducking the smoke, man. How I
He,
join?
he must have
You
got
pull,
himself a girlfriend or something.
yeah, you pull up. You know,
He been busy.
you know about some how I join. You pull up. Add me as a guest, man. I don't know how to do none
Oh
of that
shit!
goofy shit. All I did was click on YouTube and the link.
I know, right? Right.
Hold up, talking about some ad me.
Check
This ain't
your.
Instagram. I don't know how to do that. Hold up. But what's going on though with you? I mean, nah, man. Yo, we let me see. Let me see when you pulling up. I thought you was coming on the fourth, bro. You ain't even pull up on
Right.
the fourth. What
That was
Jeremy?
a good time. We didn't even get a chance to talk about that yet because I just got back. But man, that was a really good time. I appreciate you inviting me to that.
Well, yeah, like
Well,
we could kill some dead end. I mean, while we waiting for homeboy to get here real quick.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
like, if you don't get here the next couple of minutes, then we just going where we gonna go on.
No, he
But
just
yeah,
texted me. He did it. He's looking for the invite. He'll be here soon.
my girl wanted me to meet her mom, so I could dig it. I could dig it. Yeah, you got to pull up. I was telling my brother just now. I was telling my brother earlier, man. You just listen. No matter what they say, man, you just listen, man. Well,
Yep.
you got to go, but you try to make them happy, my boy. But but nah, we was a
That
big
was a
out, and I got an idea.
what? You
I
keep killing me with
don't
these
know.
ideas. What do you want me to do
Yeah,
now? You've been
yo,
throwing stuff at me. What we got?
yo,
What
I
we
got
got?
an idea. So look, they're gonna get some of the stuff that they're gonna get it on live. What we be dealing with, what you be dealing with me. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I was at the cookout, and there was a lot of people coming, and I wasn't comfortable there. Did I tell you that? Did I tell you I
No,
wasn't
huh?
comfortable?
You
Yeah,
said it was hot, but that's about it.
yeah, nah, but I wasn't comfortable. I mean, so like, number one, I don't want to celebrate the 4th of July.
Yeah, I didn't either. I
Yeah,
didn't
number
either.
one, I don't want to celebrate that. And then the point that it's not even that I don't want to celebrate it. I don't want to celebrate it with people that work for the city, that work for the,
Yeah.
yeah, like, and those people there that work for like everything that I'm against. There was people there like laughing and joking, like, and I'm fraternizing with just people like I wasn't feeling comfortable there. So we thinking we should do our a separate event, a Black August event every year, instead of going there doing that. You understand
Mm-hmm.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Well, we've been
Yeah,
talking about it. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm hoping to do something.
yeah. I mean, every year a Black August event. That's what I was thinking about, man. Like something different, because everything we want to do has to be different. Like if we having cookouts on the 4th, even though it's other people doing it and we participating, it seems like we condoning that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what
Yeah,
I'm
we,
saying?
we got to be doing our own thing. I agree with
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah. Like we got to do our own thing, man. I mean,
But
but yeah,
I went. I mean, I had a good time. I wanted just to be with y'all and be with the community. You know what I mean? Well, you know, it was crazy. Like some of this, there was a couple people knew who I was. The one guy actually got
of
out of his
course.
chair and shook my hand. He's like, "Hey, Jeremy, nice to meet you." I was like, "Oh man, it's a trip."
No,
So
but how about you met the father of
yeah, I got to
one
meet
of the kids?
Caleb's father. That was really cool, man. That was something else.
Well, no,
So
nah, I was happy you met him and stuff. Nah, like people see like in real time. You ain't even get no video of that. You got to get you them glasses back, bro.
hey, blame Newark PD for hitting me in the face, man.
Yeah, you
That's
got to
their
get them
fault.
glasses back,
I
man.
know I would have come in handy. So, all right, we got our guest on the show. Look at I've been watching him on Instagram. Love his content. Bring him on the stage here. We got RPM Trey Vietnam. What's going on, bud? How are you?
What up, man? I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yep, yeah, we hear you just fine.
That's good.
All
How's it
positive.
going?
I'm all right, man. I'm doing good.
Now you're in where Illinois or was it
Iowa.
Iowa? I knew it started with I. That's right, Iowa.
Yeah,
And you, the reason I like your videos is, yeah, you're pretty direct. Like I love how you do it, what you do, because you go out armed into the community. But
yeah,
I see people coming up to you like giving you hugs, and you see you've been spreading like a real positive message. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And I just really been appreciating what you do. So I was actually really happy that when you responded and agreed to be on the show. Like, how
yeah.
did you get into doing that? How long you been doing it?
So it's been almost 8 years. It'll be 8 years in October,
Mm-hmm.
and it started off with me being called a keyboard warrior about me preaching all over Facebook about
Right.
how the gun laws are, how they're supposed to be, and
Mm-hmm.
how it should just be normal that we accept it, that this is how it is instead of no one doing it. And some guy called me out and said, you're a keyboard warrior. You're not gonna live it. And I was like, who the fuck you talking to? I'm going. I'm going outside, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
I talked about it for a while, and spitballing with my cousin, and I was like, I'll take a sign out that says "Hug an AR owner," and I'll see if people get close enough to me, armed, to hug me. If they can hug me, any cop will have to approach me, with some
Right, right,
paperwork
right.
because he's a trained professional. This stranger to hug me, yeah, you have to chill for sure.
Yeah. And I just love, I mean, I do like the optics of what you do because me
Yeah.
personally, I like to be a little more aggressive in my approach
Oh
when
yeah.
it comes to protesting against what, because I mean, psychological warfare is important. And here I have your Instagram page pulled up. So let me go ahead and
Yeah.
just give an idea of the people an idea of what you do. You can see
Yeah.
here that, you know what I mean? He's out in the streets, got the Cedar Rapids cops right behind you. I love this photo. Is
Yeah, dude.
that that's crazy? But no, I really, you know what I mean? I see you going out there promoting a positive message, spreading the good word. And I
Yeah.
really wanted to have you on the show because I feel like we have a lot in common and we kind of have the same goal, and that is to build and protect communities
Yeah.
that are being threatened right now.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any ice out there? Like, is ice a problem out there?
I've heard of a couple of ice raids here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, but I haven't. It hasn't been like a huge thing. But I
Mm-hmm.
know we do have a lot of immigrants here. There's a nice size immigrant community around here,
Hey Jeremy,
from all over the place, really. So
hey Jeremy, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, I just sent you a video.
Man, you always do this to me.
Yeah,
Go
yeah, I know. Now,
ahead.
when you was talking to him, I started thinking. I was like, yeah. So I saw a video on there that I wanted to play from his Instagram.
Never forget that what you're
Yeah,
Oh,
rebelling
because
this
like
one. Yeah,
the
yeah,
name,
yeah. I got
the
you. I
name,
got you.
you got it right.
Yep, I can pull it up right here while I
All
got
right.
his page up.
So the name of the show is Ideological Struggle. So we come and we try to think and we figure out ways in which we're going to survive the societies that we in. I mean,
Yeah.
so like that's what the show is about. Like people come from whatever spectrum you come from. We have a conversation and we try to find solutions. That's what we do here. And I saw this video on your page. You could play when you're ready. It ain't got no sound.
Or profiteering sociopaths who have hijacked society's. Never forget that what you're rebelling against is a homicidal, genocidal, pedophilic collection of war-profiteering sociopaths who have hijacked society's power structures from within and are weaponizing them against all life on Earth for personal gain. So, respond accordingly.
No shit.
Respond accordingly.
I like that.
yeah, and just a few seconds after that, you see two women pushing a stroller with a baby in and walk right past me in the background. And and really, like, I've been doing this for so long that my intent when I first got out there was that not only may I cause a shock in the community or with law enforcement, I was willing to take that risk because if I did this repeatedly, if you by the fifth time you saw me, you're not scared no more. You might actually be curious. And a lot of people that come up to give me the hug or give me a conversation say, "Man, I've been seeing you out here for like 2 or 3 years." I'm like, "I know, I've been seeing you. I know who you are. I saw you looking,
Yeah.
But me in the community like this out here, man,
Oh,
I'm being called a local legend around here because people will speak about me and go, "No, really? I haven't seen that. Really?" So then people are already looking for me because they hear this word of mouth, man. So everybody's like, "I haven't seen this. How have I not seen it?"
Mhm.
all power
So
to the people.
people be on it, man.
Hey Jeremy, I want you
Yo.
to go back. It's only 30 seconds. I know people got microwave memories and stuff, but yo, I want you to go back and play it again. Yo, because it's deep. What that little 30 seconds explains a lot. I want you to play it again. I hope
Gotcha.
everybody's listening to what the narrator. Who is that anyway?
I'm not even sure who the narrator is, but what I like about the audio is that if you look at what it is that I put on the screen, the caption I put on the screen,
Mhm.
it represents the balance of what it is that I'm even doing. There's a hug and an AR, you know what I'm saying? Keep that in mind, but check it out.
All power to the people. Go ahead, play it again.
Is a homicidal, genocidal, pedophilic collection of war-profiteering sociopaths who have hijacked society's power structures from within and are weaponizing them against all life on Earth for personal gain. So, respond accordingly.
No shit. Sherlock. He's no shit. Sherlock.
Hey, yo, from the video, could you read what you had wrote?
Yeah, it said something along the lines of we need to be the most dangerous version of ourselves and the most loving version of ourselves at the same time to see what that gets us.
All power to the people. You see
I
the
like
question
that.
you see the question that they asked, right? We're gonna come back to this question in a little bit. I
Yeah.
think they're asking you that. But I want to before we even go into that, we are Panthers. Like the reason why we Panthers because of the philosophy behind it. I mean, everything that we do is strategic. Like we this show is ideological struggle for us to think and figure out ways to be able to survive out here.
Hmm.
That video, what it says, is explaining to you the condition and the time of day. What we
Yeah.
going, what we're
Yeah.
going through right now.
Yeah.
And if you don't understand, that is where we're at. These are the people that control government. These are the Epstein files. It don't matter.
Mhm.
Democrats, Republicans. It's a class of people. that are participating, white people, black people, gay people,
Yep.
straight people, crippled people, 1 eye people, 1 2 people, no 2 people, all kind of people. I don't care, whatever person you could think about, they're part of it. It's a class thing. And like
Yep.
as Panthers, like we understand and we accept that we are not nationalists. I mean, we don't believe in none of that. We're not against guns. Because after we gain power and we have the resources that we have accumulated during the empire, it's not gonna just sit there and be like, yeah, just go ahead and do your own thing. They're
Yeah.
coming,
Yeah.
they coming
Yeah.
anyway. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
put that question back up 1 second, right? I'm about to let you go right here. Where's the question that person had asked?
Yeah. He
Oh,
says,
right here, right here.
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
so like with what I just said, and I'm talking about the time of day and us
Mhm.
organizing in our communities to be able to get people to understand this, and that's what you're doing by you being
Yeah.
out there with your guns. You're actually organizing. You're letting people know, like, yo, do not be afraid to arm yourself. You should
Yeah.
arm yourself. This is your
Yeah.
right. And I heard one video you was talking about I forgot what you were saying, but basically, in my mind, when I summed it up, it was like, yo, these are rights that we already have. Nobody can give us this rights or take these rights away. You were
Yeah.
a human being before the Declaration of Independence. None
Yeah.
of that shit gives you sovereignty. I mean,
None.
you being a human being does. And like, with all that being said, like, yo, tie that with this question that he
With the
asked you.
question. Okay. So the way I see it is that they took something like a God-given right to defend yourself. The first law of nature is self-preservation, really. Um, and that's critical because to put something like that into an arena of debate with government by making it the Second Amendment, they called it an amendment, right? And then people get upset when they try to change it. But there's nothing that they can do when it's in this arena but to be changed to your detriment, because what else can they do? Give you more of the rights? They can't give you more of nothing. There's nothing that can possibly happen with it but for them to fucking take it. So I be trying to tell people it's a natural right, and every time you speak to them, tell them God told you to tell them to fuck off. It's got nothing to do with what they have to write. I'm not going to put on no fancy shoes and a corporate noose to go debate this with them in the courtroom. It is undebatable, and I think people need to do that. But my real issue is that I arm myself, and I've been talking this shit with the sign that helps that says hug an AR owner to soften everything up, to let people know that I have something to say, but it's not all that I have to say. I got a lot of love to give too, because I think that's going to save this shit. Is a whole lot of love, but I have made it normal, at least by myself, since no one really comes with me but my cousin. Shout out to Cuzzo. I've made it normal. I've made it normal that I can be out on the streets in public, mingling with the people, hugging strangers, talking crazy about conspiracy theories while armed, and no one's going to bother me, and I'm not going to bother anybody either. I've been doing that for 8 years.
All power to the people.
I've
Hey, yo,
done.
what's cousin name?
RPM Gabos.
Then I mean, what's up, RPM? If you out there, no, because when you out there, like anything that's counter to what the society is structured to be, like your people shy away from it because they're scared. They don't. I mean, yeah. So like when if RPO Carbo coming out, yo, I salute you for coming out because most people are too cowardice to even show up.
Yeah.
No, but you said the key thing, yo. You said the key thing. You said it got to be done with love. And wait, one of my mentors is Che Guevara. I mean, and he said it takes love to serve the people, to work for the people. The biggest, I think, agape. I mean, that's the biggest amount of love you could have to people, where you give your own self, even for like, and not wanting nothing back. So it's like, like your people be thinking like when people do this dance, when we come out and we do this stuff in our communities, like there's money out here. If you really doing it right, ain't nobody giving you nothing. You're doing it because of the person that you are, the human being that you are.
Yeah, I don't get paid for none of this. I don't never ask for no money. 8 years out here, you know what I'm saying, vibe checking, Cedar Rapids police, because if they was gonna tweak with me, I was gonna give them an opportunity to, but nothing's happened. But let me throw this in there so that people understand this. Before I got out here, I had to tiptoe, right? I was thinking that I wanted to do this, but there was some fear and some concern, especially from my mom. I had to get the bulletproof vest so that she'd chill out. I got the vest and I was like, and she was like, I think you'll be all right. You look kind of, you look ready, okay? But I went down to my local police station face to face and told them who I was and what I was doing and where I was going to be at. So that when they got the calls, already y'all can't come down here and tweak with me, bro. You already knew, bro. And then I will call 2 or 3 times after that and let them know, and they go, oh, it's him again. But once I start calling and they said, it's a nice day today, or you better get out there, it's supposed to rain. When they start talking like that, I stopped calling them. They got comfortable. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not calling y'all no more. I'm just gonna pop out, bro. Man, I'm out in front of the Masonic temple in my city and all over the place, man.
Man, I'm
Talking
coming
shit.
to Iowa, dog. I want to be like a lot of people don't know. I went on armed patrol in Philly. We went on peg patrol down in Philly, and it's honestly a different experience. Like we in the middle of the night walking the streets, and people would thank us like we're literally armed to the teeth. Like that Jay right here on the screen right now with the comment. He's part of all this. Like he went on the armed patrol with me, all of us down in Philly. Like we were all part of the same crew at the one time.
Yo, let me double back for my guy though, that question though, when he was asking about leftists, what reason they would have to be arming themselves. Man, this gun shit is for everybody. It's got nothing to do with none of that stuff. If you didn't start the fight, you deserve to win. And it don't matter who they are, what they look like, or who sent them, or none of that. And it's for everybody. It's just a default. If people take these things as a default, as a normal thing to just be out on a Sunday afternoon with an AR, you know what I'm saying, planting some flowers in a park or picking up some trash or something. If you mix this with this other stuff, especially over time, people got a hard time arguing about what it is that you're doing. You know what I'm doing, bro. I'm soliciting hugs. You can neutralize a whole lot of shit. They do this shit. They neutralize us with bullshit. They give us fucking harsh realities, and then over time we start accepting that shit. Sound familiar, don't it?
No, like rent, like gas, like that shit ain't never coming back down. I mean,
nope.
Yo, we paid $2,500 for rent. Yo, that's hard right there. Yo,
that's crazy.
That's like sticking
Where
you up. Like, yo, in New Jersey, New Jersey.
You getting robbed, bro. I'm in Iowa. My mortgage is up around there, but it's a 5-bedroom house, bro, in the burbs, eh? In the burbs, bro.
But check this out. But it's what you just said. It's how they strategically made it where we can't buy homes. Instead of paying mortgages, we're using that money to pay somebody, to pay rent to somebody. Like in Newark, New Jersey, it's over 350,000 people that live here. Only 20-something% own their homes. Everything else is owned by corporations. But we're talking about, these are the people that's telling us we don't need guns because they know they're robbing us. So they don't want us to have guns. If you could just keep coming in, taking, and there's nothing we could do other than what? Go vote for the next person that's gonna take. I mean, that led me to what you call it. When you was talking about love and all of that, yo, it's about the institution building. Like if something happened to you and you're gone, yo, who's gonna be out there to carry that? I mean, to show everybody like this is your right. This is your right as a human being for you to be able to protect yourself. Yo, that's why we believe in building institutions in the community. Like you're here now, but this shouldn't be your last time. We don't want this to be your last time. We want you, like his organization, German organization, the Unity Project. We're with the Black Panther Party. Yo, I don't care how you're gonna come in for us to start working together, working out there, working here. But our purpose is to find people that are intellectually there, so we could start to build this institution. Because everybody not intellectually there. First of all, they'll be like, "Yo, nah, we're gonna just pray." Like I don't want to hear that goof. Like we done with just praying. They're gonna be like, you know what? Do all black. Go support all black people. What that mean? They get rich. They move to the suburbs. My dumb ass still in the ghetto. I mean, it's all kind of weird ass ideas. But if we don't institutionalize what we're talking about, what we're doing, like you being out there showing people, yo, bro, I was one of the people that was like, I would never own a gun. That's how they trained me. I grew up in the hood. Hold on, wait. I went to prison, son. Yo, I went to prison and I never got a banger. Cause to me, a banger was like a gun. And I'm like, if I got a banger, I'm gonna kill somebody. Yo, I got stabbed. I got stabbed in the head. All me trying to be motherfucking peaceful. I could have died in there talking about I ain't gonna get no banger. But I don't know. Maybe I would have killed somebody. I wouldn't be here. But but be that as it may, it's serious. They have me thinking like it was a bad thing for me to go out and get a gun. Because I've been listening to Democrats, politicians, celebrities my whole life. They've been conditioning me. It took me to start reading Pantherism. For them to tell me like, these are the people you want to walk around with no gun with. These sociopaths, these savages, you better make sure you defend yourself, fool.
You know what's crazy? Like, not only do they condition the black community, like, see, people got it twisted about the black community. They hear about the black community and they see things and they think, all you niggas like guns. That's all y'all do. But for real, the other half of us have been brainwashed to totally recoil from the idea of walking around with a gun. Half
Yes,
of us think that that's a bad idea and we want nothing to do with it at all.
yes,
Like that's where I
Mhm.
was raised too, especially in the state of Illinois, which shows you that like some social engineering and even the state that you live in can help hypnotize you to have these things. Because I wouldn't have felt like that if I'd have grew up in Texas. I grew up in Illinois where they hated that gun shit, so it was normal for me to just accept it that this is how I was going to be about guns. But that's some bullshit. Even the movie Friday, this pissed me off when I started my activism and all these things started clicking. When Craig is fighting Debo, and Debo is he the neighborhood bully. You saw how big he was, right? I'm not finna fight Debo. I'm gonna shoot Debo. Craig know what's up. Yo, I got a
That's some funny
sciatic nerve.
shit.
Hey, I got sciatic, bro. I'm not finna fight you. But Craig knew he wasn't finna fight him either. But what they do, they showed this confrontation between a man being defensive of a woman against a threat that they could just bet was gonna clean house. He'd have beat all their ass out there. But they said, even in this situation, take an ass whooping, black man. Put that gun down. Then Craig almost died, right? And then Debo came back in the sequel. He still wanted some. He should have smoked Debo. He out here smacking women. No, you deserve to get put down, bro. You a raging bull. You gotta go.
I never heard it put like that
Yo,
before.
hey man, it's
Ever since
ideological
then,
trouble.
ever since then, I said, Hollywood, y'all doing that, bro. Y'all doing that, bro.
I
Yeah,
never
no,
thought
they are
about it
doing
like
that. They are doing. They've been doing way more than that. But
Yeah.
they are doing that. Nah,
Yeah.
yo, I don't even think we're gonna have time to get you anything else, man.
I know,
We-
right? We're
we
just
get to the story. But that was I mean, it was nice. I mean, getting to know you a little bit, man. But we got a few things that's going on right now in the media that we want to see and talk about. Go ahead,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead,
well, I definitely wanted to talk about Nolan Wells. That was the one video I made. Obviously wanted to get both your opinions on it. Like, because I made a video as soon as I saw the picture, I made a video and I called it for what it was. Those white kids killed him. You know what I mean? That was literally the first thought that went through my head. And
An urgent
you know,
investigation
I
to
think
determine how
this is the
18-year-old
video, right?
Nolan Wells died on a boating
you
trip with
controlling this, right?
friends
Start it
off the
over?
Mississippi
I
Gulf
got-
Coast. As they await the
Oh, you got
results
it?
of the official autopsy, the Jackson County
No, I don't
Sheriff's
have it.
Office wants to hear from anyone who was on Horn Island
There we go.
over the 4th of July
got it.
weekend.
I would urge anyone that had information or was on the island.
This morning, an urgent investigation to determine how 18-year-old Nolan Wells died on a boating trip with friends off the Mississippi Gulf Coast. As they await the results of the official autopsy, the Jackson County Sheriff's Office wants to hear from anyone who was on Horn Island over the 4th of July weekend.
I would urge anyone that had information or was on the island to let us interview you and take down as much information as we can to really piece together and figure out what may have happened.
Authorities say Wells' friends left the island and he stayed behind and was supposed to take a different boat back to the mainland Saturday, but never did. After a desperate search, Wells' body was found off the shore Monday. Investigators say they have no information at this time to indicate a crime was committed. And this morning, for the first time, we're seeing and hearing from Wells, who spoke with our affiliate WLOX on the day he signed to play college football.
It's truly a blessing, just being here with like some of my best friends, teammates, and we're all going to college together, most of us, so it's just truly a blessing to be here.
His high school coach saying Wells was much more than an outstanding football player and that he carried himself with humility, treated others with respect, worked hard, and led by example. The teenager's emotional family, desperate for answers, they've hired civil rights attorney Ben Crump, who says his team will conduct an independent investigation.
Now go ahead, Jeremy. What you think?
I think they did it because as soon as I saw this picture, I'm like, yep. I'm weird.
You don't need no evidence of that. You just jump out there.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm like, they did it. It don't make sense. Like, all right, first they had all his stuff. Like, why did you have all of his shit and leave him on a fucking island? Like, I'm not leaving nowhere, especially a goddamn island without my.
Where did you see that at? Where did you see they had all his stuff?
No, when they came back, they had all his stuff. They're all acting dumb, like, we don't know what happened to him.
Where did you see that at? Where did you see that?
I forget. It's somewhere online on the story.
Nah, you got to get it. We gonna say it. We got to show it.
Okay,
I mean,
all right, I'll find it.
But what you think, Trey?
Yeah, I think they did something to that boy because it really don't check out. And then the way they acted after the fact. Didn't they all like
Mm-hmm.
delete all their social media and shit?
Yep.
And so once people start doing all of that type of stuff instead of making videos crying about the shit, yeah, they know they can't put on the show, so they just get rid of all their social media to erase any type of buildup that they might think might be there to denote some type of premeditation, maybe.
All power to the people. I could dig it.
It
Nah, I
looks
see.
like that, and it shouldn't even look like that at all. So there's a problem.
Yeah.
No, but
Also,
that's the
one of
word.
the kids' mom is a judge or
Yeah,
something.
fuck
His
all that. Fuck
stepmom.
all that. Yeah. See, you know what I really do think though, man? They are going to continue to trigger us racially,
Yep.
and about the gender thing, anything that they can think of, man.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You're
they
absolutely
like
right.
doing that because they want us to be predictable to the tune of the social engineering that they gave us all. And we all got different things going on. White people got their social engineering things, black people, of course, Asian people. It's all chicken. They give us all the same bullshit, but it's like fried chicken, chicken enchilada, you know what I'm saying, sweet and sour chicken, but it's all chicken though. It's all bullshit, man. It's all the same shit.
Nah, yo, when the first thing I was thinking is, what are you doing there? Why are you even right there? It like when we talking about institutions, we go
But
ahead,
but
go
it
ahead,
should
go
be
ahead.
okay. And he thought he was okay. And it should
No,
be
no,
okay.
no, but no. It should be. I mean, yo, I talk to some people and they be like, I refuse to accept this is how the society is. I refuse to accept. What do
Mhm.
you refuse to accept? Your fire is hot, water wet. It
Yeah.
is what it is. Yo,
Yeah.
like I'm saying, that boy got to understand the world he living in. His parents' duty is to train that boy. Like, yo, we have a camp. We have a summer camp. We work with kids every day. Yo, as Panthers, we're there to teach them the world that they're living in, the society that they're living in. Yo, I don't it you should be there. But under the conditions, the world the way it is, that boy mother, a judge, all of this, yo, that's not where you're supposed to be at. We have to build our own institutions, our own spaces where we're supposed to be at, separate from the
Mm-hmm.
dominant society. That's what we believe in. Yo, I don't know them people, but as soon as I looked at it, yo, I already got somebody in my mind. His name is Callissus. I think he went to Binghamton. He went out swimming. He played basketball. Like I knew him from basketball. He played basketball with my son in high school. And when he graduated, I think he went to Binghamton and they went out to somewhere with some white boys. He always stayed around white people, Asian people. Yo, he was African. He came to America to play basketball and he stayed with a white family. So his whole everything around him was white. I used to be trying to talk that pro-black stuff. He ain't want to hear none of that. So when he graduated, he went out to Binghamton and he ended up at a lake somewhere and he drowned. And he was all white people too. Yo, and when I saw that, I'm like, yo, this is this world, this society. This is not how you move. This is not what you do. I mean, and we haven't created the spaces. We haven't created the institutions where for me to be like, yo, this is where you're supposed to be at. Because I wouldn't even tell them to go to a black schools because those are not black schools. Those are white schools in black faces. So it's like we have no institution. We haven't built nothing. We have his parents, wherever they're at. I don't know what class they're in, but they're not in the community, building spaces where our children can go. Until we start to do that, there's no negotiating, talking to people, or like saying like maybe you shouldn't. Yo, this is the world we living in. I mean, and
Mm-hmm.
that's how I come at it with. Yo, real talk, to be 100. Yo, I don't be having sympathy, yo. I mean, I don't have time for that. My time is to work with people that are serious about what we're doing. Because if I go to those parents that hired Ben Crump ain't coming to no poor people in the hood. That hired Ben Crump for him to go take that case, for them to go get a check. If I come to them telling them some revolutionary stuff, they don't want to hear that. Because we in
Mm-hmm.
the class
No.
war. You know what they're gonna
Yeah.
call you outside with your gun? What they gonna call you? Tell me some of the names they're gonna call you.
What they gonna call me?
Yeah, what yo them people.
Probably thug, hooligan,
Yeah. So it's like,
uh,
yo, these people.
hoodlum.
Yo, and I may be wrong. I'm not saying like I'm right. This is what happened. I'm telling you from my sociological imagination. When I see that black kid with 4 or 5 white kids, one of them their parents is a judge, you sitting back on the boat, you chill. Yo, what are you doing? That's some get out shit. Like what's going on right now? I
Yeah.
mean, but that's not what we do in our communities, man. We tell them like this is where you need to be at. I mean, go be there, go do that instead of building. Yo, I'm not the first one that say build. This has been going on since Du Bois, Carter G. Woodson. They keep telling us to build our own spaces. And when I say our, let me clarify this. Yo, as Panthers, Huey P. Newton said, yo, we call ourselves the Black Panther Party because in our community, we all black. He said, but it's like when you go to Vietnam and you're in Vietnam, it's other people there. The world is international. So you don't only focus on black issues, you focus on everybody issues. In our community now, it's more people, Spanish people than us. When we talk about building institutions in our community, all of us are catching hell yeah. So we all need to build these institutions that's going to protect all of us. Because if you here, you in my class, baby. You ain't no different from me. You just like me if you live or anywhere around me. So if we don't come together and organize to build stuff, we're not going to survive. I don't talk for like 30 minutes. I'm done now.
No, you're good. Sorry. So it says July 4th. It was July 4th. Wells traveled to Horn Island, a remote barrier island on the Mississippi Gulf Coast with a group of friends. Was last seen about 3 p.m. dressed in blue trunks and sunglasses. His phone was found on the boat, the one that he with the picture of his friends. So that was confirmed. They're also saying there was a girl involved and that he told the friends allegedly that he was just going to catch a ride back on another boat. Like, first of all, you're on an island. I'm not leaving anywhere without my cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then they're claiming that he said I'm going to catch it. I'm just going to go back on another boat. But there's a video out now on social media that you can hear them, like him and one of the other kids are having a real heated argument. You can literally hear them yelling at one another. So some where
you get that from? Who gave us that synopsis real quick?
Well, right now I got part of it on the Griot. I've actually been reading a couple different articles while you guys were talking.
All power to the people. Yeah, I mean, but like, what can we do? He really dead and gone now. Like, what do we do next time to change this from happening next time? We could all sit here and say like, yo, he has the right to be there. You could do this. You could do what you want to do. But in reality, that's not how this world works, baby. You're not a father if you ain't got no money. If you can't pay bills, you're not a father. If you don't go out and get some money, some economics, you're nobody in this society. That's how it's created. I mean, you can't just walk into the supermarket and be like, yeah, I'm a human being. Let me get this food. Yo, the world is this how it functions. It's a capitalist, dirty, filthy, savage, Epstein people reality. And if we don't deal with it that way, and we don't know we need to arm ourselves and protect ourselves, they're building cop cities, they're bombing people. Yo, all these rich people got bomb shelters. They're trying to fight with people all around the world, and we scared to go get a pistol. I mean, this is how dumb they got us. I mean, so I'm telling you, yo, this is my view and how I raise my children. My daughter is in her 20s. My son is in his 20s. Yo, I raised them their whole life to see this world for what it is. I mean, like, I'm talking about since like 5th, 6th grade. Like, no lie. Yo, we got bills. We got to pay rent. What you want? You want some sneakers? Look how much we got. Like, what you talking about? I mean, so like the kids grow up with empathy, understanding like, yo, we got to do this, we got to do that. But people lie to their kids. Be like, yeah, I'm gonna get you a PS5. You only make $300 a week. Talking about, yeah, I'm gonna get you a PS5. Like what you lying for? Then you don't get the PS5. Now he like, I got to go out in the streets and go get my PS5. It's just trying to find something for him to do, man. But yeah, man.
I've just been seeing a pattern of racially motivated crimes against, well, obviously with ICE, with the Latino community, but just these stories are starting. Like, there's been too many people. Like, first, all right, can we all admit that like black people don't hang themselves from trees? Okay,
that don't happen.
No, and we've been seeing story after story. I was talking to Chairman earlier, like the one kid, there was a story of a kid that they alleged hung himself last year. I believe it was in Georgia, and he had 2 broken legs. Like, how the fuck are you gonna hang yourself from a tree with 2 broken legs? Yeah. That's the dumbest shit. And they're like, oh, there's no foul play, it's suicide. And there's another story right here. This one just happened recently at the Electric Forest Festival. It's like a rave. And they're saying right here is Gerard Jackson. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is because one of Gerard Jackson's personal friends texted me today DM me today on Instagram and says this story is not true. He was found hung, and they're also ruling it as suicide. And exactly like I said with Nolan Wells, cops are already trying to line it up, saying there's no foul play. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. He did not just go out on an island and disappear and then just drop dead. Like something happened to that kid, and the stories are not adding up. And I'm getting sick and tired of the fucking local PD covering up all this shit. Like this is disgusting. This is disgusting. But that's this white supremacy shit we were talking about.
Yeah.
So what is our option? What do we do?
We got to do it ourselves, man. We got to really. I think a lot of people need to be deprogrammed too. You know what I'm saying? Like I was even programmed.
It's that part of America.
Let me pause it. Now I want to start it. Now you wanted to say something, Trey?
Yeah, I think the problem is that when these things happen, like what you was just saying, like that there's a certain level of acceptance that we gotta have for the way society is and what it's set up to do and where these triggers are. And they're gonna always find something to trigger us. And they won't let the triggering of our emotions go to waste, man. This is gonna turn into something. They smoked JFK and Martin Luther King and then start making gun laws and shit. Like, and that's crazy. They smoked all the heroes and then start telling everybody else what gun they can't have. Like this is crazy, man. Like I don't know, man. No.
But is that crazy though, or is that diabolical?
It's crazy. It's crazy, diabolical. It's insane. It's all that shit. They tweaking for real. And really, y'all seen that the congressman who was trying to bully the kid, right? The kid that asked him the question. And he was like, "Well, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it?"
I didn't see that.
Y'all never seen? You never seen that? Yeah, this kid walked up to a congressman and he totally was like posturing it and trying to bait this kid into a physical fight for asking him a question. It's insane.
I would have given it to him.
But he was there and he was surrounded by armed people, and that's what he wants. And then they can start saying, okay, you know what? People that talk like this to politicians, it leads to violence, and now you guys have to stay this far away, and we're doing this. And then they doing the First Amendment zones and 2A zones and all this other bullshit. You see
I was in one. I was in one.
That's what made me think that
crazy.
This is an example of that.
They were literally they kept moving it around too, and they're like, "Okay, here's your First Amendment zone." We were like, "What? Excuse me?"
Yeah, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Listen, but what that congressman was doing is what the entire government is doing to us. They are done playing in our faces about this shit, and what they're really saying is, "What the fuck are you guys going to do about it?" Exactly. That's what they're saying. What are you going to do about it? Because that shit always works. And honestly, I think we need to be embodying that same energy that we give each other in road rage, and nobody even hit anybody, and that was an almost accident. This motherfucker's still ready to fight. He getting out of his car. Like, what? See, that happens, but then people don't get mad about this shit, and we need to embody that. Like, something about all of this makes me feel like, man, if I had 5 million people listening to me, they would have to watch me. They'll come get me. They'll come get me. They know it. They better hope 5 million people don't listen to me. The fuck out of here.
Facts, right?
You like people ready to fight you in the road on road rage.
Yeah,
because they don't fear you. You're not gonna impede their work. I mean, they fear the government. They fear their bosses. They're cowards.
But that's weird though. But that's weird though, because they get out probably maybe willing to fight to the death, depending on who it is, and they don't know what I'm gonna do, and they don't give a fuck either. They just go, and that's how we should be going about the baby eating and the bullshit.
No, that's bro. But like the conversation we have all the time, me and Jeremy, is like that's the purpose for the institution building. Like if we keep sending our children to their schools for them to be socialized, I'm talking about as soon as a child is 3-4 years old. Like every politician, the first thing they say is early child care or something like that, because they want to take our children right from us. And when them kids go inside those schools, the government has more power than you over that child. You can't walk in there and take that child out. I mean, it's like, go ahead,
bro. It's deeper than that. My 9-year-old son was trying to tell me about the moon landing in this more recent attempt to land on the moon and shit. And he was so fascinated with it. I was like, they lying. He was like, no, they not. I was like, oh, you tweaking. I got some work to do because you bugging. They lied about the moon landing. Let's go. So then I spent an hour and a half telling my 9-year-old that they lied about that moon shit. At the end of it, he was like, That's bad AI. They lying. I was like, yeah, yeah.
No,
Fuck
but
that. Get off my boy.
nah, but like what you just said is like that's why like we are sending our children right into the belly of the beast,
Yeah,
and like
man.
we could keep talking, we could do podcasts, we could do like go marching, voting, but until we start building our own institutions, and that's what we are in the business of doing. Ain't none of that
Yeah.
gonna change. Cause like these kids, like if you go to the public schools, you got to go to their college, you got to play in their sports leagues, you got to play in their basketball tournaments, you got to be in their stuff. If we don't walk away and build our own and start to do our own, we are never going to escape that mentality.
But there is always homeschool, and I've been looking into that. And me
Yes,
and my girl been talking about it for the past like 2 years, trying to get this popping. But I'm about to get into some new employment and make hopefully a bunch of money, and then she can do the stay-at-home thing, and we're gonna do the homeschool thing. We got to do something to
Nice.
free the
you see,
kids from that bullshit.
you see, you talk, even in the conversation, you being real, bro. Like, cause like you can't just pick up your kids and go homeschool. It's not that easy. Like
Nope.
financially, but that's how they've orchestrated and created a society where it is everybody got to go to work. If you don't go to work, you can't survive. So you can't work and also be at home. The whole shit is just diabolical.
You can't fight back either, though.
You say what?
We can't fight back that way either, though. Because capitalism doesn't work without poverty. You know what I mean? There's got to be an oppressed group of people to do all the bullshit work
Yeah,
for all the
and
rich people.
But that's why it comes back to organizing, us coming together.
yeah.
Like you out there, don't be shocked if we pull up on you. Now, I mean, like
Yeah.
if you want to even take that to another a larger level where you're getting people in the community coming together that say like you should arm yourself. We'll come out there. I mean, but all
Yeah.
this stuff we're talking about, institution building, like going into cooperatives together. So like people struggling, like right here in North. So we trying to deal with the housing crisis. Our solution is to bring people together for us to start to get these properties together. So now we own it cooperatively. We can never be homeless. We are never going to sell our own homes. Bring as many people together in the community to do that. I don't see no other way of changing anything. You're not going to change the laws. You're not going to bring new politicians. You're not going to stop the landlords. You can't fight these people. They've been doing this for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Get your own shit. I mean, and I learned that shit from coaching. I took my son to play basketball. This is like probably like 15 years, 16 years ago. This Negro looked at me and said he wanted like $300-$400 a week to train him. I mean, and then the basketball, what? It's more now. Then the basketball team wants some money for him to go on there, for him to go play all of this. You know what I said? We getting our own team.
He does too. Yeah, I was out there with him. He was just handing the kid.
Bro, I came outside. I came outside. He went and got all his friends that wanted to play. I'm talking about he was in the 4th grade. I put a team together, bro. He ended up going to high school. He ended up going to college playing ball. But it's all because we created that institution to teach him, to train him, to show him how to do it. We need to do that with everything.
Well, he's organizing his own games now too.
You say what?
He's organizing his own games now too.
Now he's in his 20s. He's teaching and he's organizing his own stuff. Today he led the camp, the summer camp. He led him and my daughter. Like they're taking it forward now. And then some of the kids that I coach, they were there because like we like 18 years into this now. They showed up. So it's like if we could show the people that we can do this ourselves and we start to work together to do this, I think it could be done. We got like 25 kids outside. I want 100. I want everybody to bring me their kids in the city. Bring all of them. Like you got to go to work. You ain't got to pay that money over there. You ain't got to bring the kid. We're gonna watch them. We're gonna teach them who they are, what their purpose is, how to be a human being. Don't value people. This girl was messing with the little boy. She's saying he looked like a girl. So she keeps saying he looked like a girl. So it's like we had to have a conversation. Hey, you keep saying he looked like a girl. How do you think he feel? These are conversations that you had to have with little kids. I'm like, do you want him to be sad? She like, no. I'm like, you want him to be your friend, right? She was like, yeah, because I think they're like 6, 7. I'm like, you want him to be your friend? So she was like, yeah. I'm like, then you can't be calling him that because I'm like, what if he called you names? Would you want to be his friend? You need to have the children in spaces where they have this conversation instead of getting suspended, instead of getting written up, getting sent in the corner. Like you have conversation. And if they don't listen, you know what I did the next time she did that? She did 10 push-ups.
No,
Hey
you
man,
said push-ups.
Yep.
I've been
The
out there.
push-ups
Yeah.
work, boy.
but
That's
that's what we out there doing. We have to
Yeah.
build this community ourselves. Nobody gonna do it for us, man.
We talked
Yeah.
about it, Chairman, before the show when we were talking on the phone. Like people are programmed to think that there's no other option, and I think that's the problem. Everybody thinks that
Yeah.
the capitalist system is the only way to go, and it's not.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
It's
no.
Yeah.
not. There's so many other options out there.
People think that, you know, if I'm talking shit about the way I was talking shit when Joe Biden and Trump were running against each other. Oh my goodness. I know I made the list that year. I made several lists that year, I'm sure. But I was talking shit about Biden and everybody was like, "Oh, you're a Trumpster." And I'm just like, "Fuck him too. What the fuck? I hope they meet each other in the middle of
Yeah.
the street and have a fucking showdown at high noon and smoke each other. I don't give a fuck.
That's
I
the
hope they
binary.
both lose."
That's the binary. It's either you're this or you're that. If
Yeah,
you say I'm
fuck
not
all
this,
that.
because they've been trained. That's why we
Yep.
got to get to the kids. Yo, I don't walk around here trying to like organize adults because like they're too scary. The kids are
Yeah.
not. Yo, the kids.
Yo,
Yo, when you get
when
a
I be
kindergarten, go ahead.
yeah, when I be in the hood with my shit, man, the kids that come up, they be full of wonder, asking questions, and I always have like the perfect thing to say depending on what the kid is on. Because sometimes kids be like they be doing too much, and other kids you can tell that they open to listen. You know what I'm saying? So then I say something good to them, you know, about the gun thing. But kids be curious, man. They
No,
be curious, like honest curiosity with no biases, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
One guy rolled up to me. I had a gun that's got some red sights on it, like just the flip up sights on my AR are red, right? Some guy rolled up to the corner and said, "Hey man, I like what you're doing. I like what you're doing. Yeah, yeah, yeah." And then he was like, "I don't know if I like the red on the gun, don't I?" Go, "Look at you. A kid wouldn't have said that, but look at you. Now you nitpicking about the color, about some pigmentation on it. Come on, bruh. Come on. You interrupting a beautiful moment to tell me your gun preferences, man. You fucked it up, dude." Like he kind of
Yeah.
pissed me off a little bit.
Nah, but you hit it on the button when you say the
Yeah.
biases. Like when you deal with adults, yo, they
Yeah.
come with so many different biases. They've been socialized
Yeah.
to be who they are.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, he probably said he don't like the red because he Crip. He down with Crip. Like you don't know what's going on in his mind.
Nah, it was a white boy, and they hate when niggas got red colors on their gun, or the color red on their guns, dude. I be doing this shit, bro, for a
It
while.
had to be a white guy.
Every single time they see red on my gun, it's always a white boy that jumps in and go, "That's a Timu gun." I was like, "Why?" Because there's red on it. Yeah, the iodine is
You
red.
know,
man.
it's
I'm
funny.
just
My
like,
last AR had red on it too. Yeah, that's funny.
it's like, why do y'all do that, bro?
I like that.
And all the black guys love
that's,
it. All the black guys love it. They always do.
that's the box that they in. But like I
Yep.
said, man, if anybody to whoever's watching this show, man, yo, that's what we out here to do. We can't do this on our own. I mean, like he's out there, we over here. Yo, wherever we at, we all have to connect and start to work together and talk. I mean, because that's our biggest problem.
About everything too. About
Yeah.
everything. When people say how to address the government about these things, and they see me with the gun thing, and they go, "Oh, the gun thing ain't gonna work." I was like, "It would if y'all boycotted, canceled Netflix, and then we did all of the fucking gun shit. 5 million of us all at once, just kind of scattered around, hugging each other and pointing fingers. Like we could go do this. I've been doing it for 8 years. We could do this, but everything, everywhere, all at once, man.
It's possible. Well,
Nah,
we did that.
nah.
Hey, we did it in Newark. Yo, I forgot about that, Chairman. We did that in Harrisburg. Remember? We went there with our guns
Yeah, we went
and stood in front of the Capitol building. The cops didn't do
we
shit.
went to the Capitol building.
Yeah, I was at Capitol. I was on Capitol grounds, Austin, Texas, in like 2023, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. But I was doing my shit since 2018. I was out there during COVID. I didn't give a fuck. I'm out there soliciting hugs. A woman walks up to me, but a cop that stopped beat her to me, and he's trying to tell me he likes what I'm doing, but don't let nobody hug him. And he got about 3 or 4 feet away from me, and I'm just like, "Don't let nobody hug. You out here policing hugs now?" The woman came up to me and she heard him. She gave me the tightest, most sincere hug. I thought she was gonna kiss me. I was like, "Please don't kiss me, my girl watching. Please don't kiss me." But she was really into the hug, and she really wanted to show that cop that she means for him to fuck off. And he didn't say anything. He looked right at us, and he didn't say anything. I was like, if you say something about somebody hugging me because of the pandemic, bro, I'm resisting arrest today. I'm not gonna let you do that, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I understand, man. But yeah, you got anything, Jeremy? We got 5 minutes left, Jeremy.
No, I'm good. This has been a great conversation. We kind of didn't even get into a lot of the stuff we were going to talk about, but that's all
That
good,
means
man.
I'm gonna
That's
have
all
to come
good.
back then. I'm gonna have to come
Yeah,
Word
for
back.
up.
sure. No, I'd love to have you back. I would
Yeah,
love that.
bro,
Hell yeah.
you're always welcome back. Hey, yo, I thought somebody else was coming.
Oh no, huh?
Oh, I thought you said what you call it, Ice, if you could join the show.
Oh, Jay, I don't know if he was busy. Yeah, he did say something about he wanted to be on the show. He can be on
Yeah,
the show anytime he wants too. I don't know what
but
he's
yeah,
waiting
it's
for.
over. Nah, but you always welcome, yo. But this not the only show we do. Because like this
Okay.
show, we put it out there to let people know like we are out here. People didn't know about you before. I mean, yo, before I even go, give your Instagram, give your social media stuff.
Yeah, my Instagram is RPM underscore Trey. That's TRE underscore Vietnam, like the country and the
All
war. Yeah.
all power to the people. Now, because like we do this, you Jeremy got more shows. I do a political education class, a podcast. But the reason why we're doing all of this is to find those people that are really
Yeah.
interested in doing the work in the community. Because
Yeah.
that's our problem. Yo, it's people like me out there, it's people like you out there, but
Yeah.
we not connected. The
Yeah.
only people that's connected in our community is shicey ass politicians. Like they got
Mhm.
the whole game sold up. I mean,
Yeah.
they'll get people to show up for anything because they
Yep.
take them to casinos and all that goofy ish. But
Yeah.
we not connected, yo. We need to start having our own events. Like, yo, bring you all the
Yeah.
way out here. You come out here, yo, chill with. Like, we need to start connecting with each other and building.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
only
I
way.
love Newark.
Yeah, that's the
And
only
I'm
way
in
we can keep this
Pennsylvania. You
happening.
know what I mean? I live 3 hours from Chairman. I go back and forth to Newark to do just work. I work in the community with him, help take kids to and from school. Like there's all kinds of stuff that we do.
Yo, you heard
That's
what he
cool.
said? Yo, you heard what he just said?
Yeah.
Yo, he lived 3 hours away. Yo, he
Yeah.
drive from 3 hours away. He come and stay for like the whole week. He helped me because like we got a program where, yo, they do us dirty. How many minutes? We got 3 minutes. Yo, they do us dirty. So they brought in charter schools. So because they had the charter schools and nobody was sending their kids there, so they now took the kids from all over the city and they started to send them to all the different charter schools. So now you live in a city, a kid might there's a school right next door, but his school is probably like 4 or 5 miles away. So that if the parent got to go to work, how that kid gonna get to school? They don't give them bus tickets. The kids are too young. So like the kids got to find a way to get there. So our program, we take these kids to school, we pick them up after school, we do
That's
after
what's up.
school program, and we take them home. Man, Jeremy be driving 3 hours away, coming to come help us do all of it. And when he
That's
come,
I
cool.
love it.
yo, the kids be ripping him. He a sucker. They take him to the store.
Yeah,
Yo, they
they
take him
like
to the
yeah.
store. Yo, they be racking up on him. Like, with me, yo, we go to the store. No.
Yeah, they love riding with me because they know I'm gonna buy snacks every time I come down too.
Yeah.
But if we really serious about fixing our communities, yo, we got to
Yeah.
work with everybody and anybody that's ready to do that work.
Goddamn
And,
right.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's what we here to look for. Yo, it was
Yeah.
it was great meeting you. Yo, Jeremy told me like, yo, he's a great dude. I've been checking him out. Yo, you always welcome here, yo.
That's
Absolutely.
what's up. Thank you,
Hell
man.
Hold
yeah.
up, man. Yo, and I'm gonna follow you on the gram when I get off here. I mean, my
Yeah,
name
do
is
that.
Africa, Chairman Africa. I
Okay.
mean,
With a
I'll
K.
follow you when
Yeah.
I get off. But go ahead, you got
Alright.
something, Jeremy? You got 2 minutes. Wrap it up, Jeremy. Come on, talk to me.
What? Why are you putting all the pressure on me? No, this was a great conversation, man. I'm looking to get back to Newark as soon as
Oh,
possible.
no. Put that lady stuff up for the funding. The lady
Oh yeah,
pregnant.
I was totally
Yo,
forgot.
there's a lady that's her husband started the whole thing in Delaney. They got
Yeah.
him in lockup right now, and she's pregnant. She's like, yo, bro went out to go get some diapers, to go get stuff for them to have for the baby, whatever, and they locked him up. So now like all the finance, everything is on her. She got to survive now without the other partner. Yo, the
Yeah.
whole shit, everything that's going on is just
Mm.
diabolical. Like I put myself in that situation. Like, what would I even do? I mean, like, how do you even survive in there? I mean, because these people like coming from wherever they're coming from, escaping whatever they're escaping, they try to get a better life, and then you just grab them. Yo, we
Yeah,
got 1 minute.
they already
Go
got a
ahead.
kid, and I found out today that she's pregnant. She's due in September. So Martine Soto is his name, Gabriella is hers. They do have a link tree if anybody's interested. You can go ahead and scan that QR code, or it's linktr.ee/Gabriella V Soto.
Now, if you could help, go ahead, help them out. Yo, we trying to get him. We trying to do something, man. We trying to get the live event for him to call in from the hole.
Yeah.
I mean, we could get him on here live. We'll get him on here for him to tell his own story from his own words. I
Yep.
guarantee you, no other space is gonna be doing that. They're
Nope.
gonna tell you what they think is going on, but they're not gonna let these people speak for themselves.
Yeah.
And to me, like everybody be like, yo, what would they done doing like Hitler time, doing Germany? Yo, you would have did the same thing you're doing now. Most people ain't do shit.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
most people just got up and went to work. Most
Yep.
people said, I'm not gonna do that before they throw me in the gas chamber. I
Yeah.
mean, so like whatever you doing now is what you would have did. I like to be
Yeah.
like I would have been there for those people getting thrown in the concentration camp. That's the kind of man that I wish I would have been. I mean, so like that's who we are now. Yo, and my
Yep.
favorite quote to Jeremy is, yo, it's a way of life.
You got me saying that now. I'll be walking around and be like, yep, it's the way of life, man.
Yo, actually,
You got me saying it, man.
Baby. I mean, but till
but
next
here-
time, all power to the people. I live for the people. I die for the people.